Introduced on 14th May 2025 by Napak District Woman Representative Honorable Faith Nakot during a plenary sitting, the Political Parties and Organizations Amendment Bill 2025 obliges government to finance political parties and organizations represented in Parliament that hold an official membership to the Interparty Organizations for Dialogue IPOD, a self-governing body through which parties convene for structured dialogue.
The Political Parties and Organizations Amendment Bill is frivolous, vexatious, unjustified.
Being backed by the Attorney General, the new act was filled with intense controversy as some members of Parliament saw the bill as unjustified, irrational and diabolic as it threatens to stop state funding for non-IPOD parties. The Forum for Democratic Change Party President Patrick Oboya Moriat referred to the bill as a controlling tool to the political parties, stating that they should not be forced into dialogue with various political parties, especially those that share different ideologies.
That bill uses carrot and stick to control political organizations. And I think that is very, very unfair, where a political organization in the opposition that does not share values with one that is in government is forced to come into talking terms with government. And, you know, belonging to IPOD wouldn't be a problem. The problem is what goes on within IPODs. And again, we've had the experience of being part of IPOD. We signed up to IPODs, and we took a deliberate decision not to participate in IPOD activities.
Some members of Parliament, however, say that government has a mandate to fund different political organizations, regardless of their standing.
All political parties are supposed to be funded by government if you are registered, whether small or big. Then two, during the elections, the election year, there is also a window where government is mandated to fund all registered parties. Then the third is where actually they have tried to do that mandate. The Electoral Commission is supposed to submit or fund political parties looking at the numerical strength in Parliament. So all parties which have representatives in Parliament are supposed to be funded looking at their numerical strength.
In Uganda, there are 33 registered political parties, but the NRM party, which has the largest representation in Parliament, gets the lion's share of 34 billion shillings from government. It is followed by NUP with 5 billion shillings, FDC with 2 billion shillings, DP gets 1 billion shillings, and others divide the rest. For instance, the total disbursement for 2022-2023 financial year was 44.9 billion shillings, distributed among several political parties with parliamentary representation. The remaining funds, after accounting for NRM, NUP, FDC and DP, were shared among smaller parties like the Uganda People's Congress UPC, Justice Forum JEMA, and People's Progressive Party PPP, though the specific amounts of these parties were not detailed in the sources. On the other hand, some members from the opposition stated that even without funding from the government, the political parties still have the capacity to stand on their own.
We have also subscription we pay to the party. We have other well-wishers that prescribe and subscribe to the party. You remember the Muda, we tried to a little initiate that art and spirit of reliability to people's interest into the party. And I think even given the withdrawal of this funding, the party shall still go on. Because any party is made by people first, then other funding issues come later on.
Political parties in Uganda, out of Uganda, across the world, have survived without government funding. If they decide that we are going to go ahead with that, we are not going to be the first political party to exist and survive without funding.
However, others assert that political parties should not only be funded, but efforts must be exercised solving issues such as misappropriation of funds.
Actually, for me, I'm not even bothered. If you're talking about political parties, you have to show cause why it should be funded. People are not just expected to be paid. What's happening now? People take politics as business.
Some of them stated that it is necessary for political organizations to join the Interparty Organization for Dialogue IPOD for peaceful dialogue.
The amendment in the law is meant to ensure participation of political parties. And it's through participation of
political parties that we are going to have a better Uganda, where everybody can come to disagree and later have